20-year-old Iowa student was found dead in a cornfield Tuesday after allegedly being abducted and murdered by an illegal alien. And you know, liberals must think that we are the dumbest people on the planet because now they're claiming it wasn't bad immigration policy that killed Mollie Tibbetts. It was toxic masculinity. Hey guys, I'm Brittany Hughes, and you're watching Reality Check on MRC-TV. Now, the left is putting in more effort to downplay Mollie Tibbetts' murder this week than a Hillary Clinton staffer trying to get rid of a BlackBerry. Because it's funny how quickly women get thrown under the proverbial bus when their murder doesn't conveniently fit the left-wing narrative. Here's a 20-year-old Iowa student who police say was murdered by an illegal alien, but liberals don't really want you to think about that. MSNBC contributor Christina Greer called Mollie Tibbetts just a girl in Iowa.
I don't think that today changes much, unfortunately. I'm sure we'll hear what he has to say about this at his rally. But Fox News is talking about, you know, a girl in Iowa and not this, right?
CNN's Sally Cohn dismissed her as just a white girl who may have been killed by an undocumented immigrant. Senator Elizabeth Warren brushed off Mollie's death as, well, a rough gig, but claimed the real problem is law-breaking mothers being temporarily separated from their kids at the border.
I'm so sorry for the family here, and I know this is hard, not only for the family, but for the people in her community, the people throughout Iowa. But one of the things we have to remember is we need an immigration system that is effective, that focuses on where real problems are.
But now this one really takes the cake. CNN contributor Simone Sanders claimed Mollie's death had nothing to do with immigration at all, saying that she died because of toxic masculinity. Here's her take. Mollie Tibbetts was murdered because she told a man to leave her alone while she was jogging. Her murderer happens to be undocumented. This isn't about border security. This is about toxic masculinity. Mollie Tibbetts lost her life because a man couldn't take her saying no. Full stop. Toxic masculinity. Really, that's the problem. We can't lump all illegal aliens into the same criminal basket, but we sure as heck can slap the pervert label on all men and demonize them. Is that how this double standard works? Okay, let's explore that claim then. Was it toxic masculinity that killed Kate Steinle? She wasn't raped or assaulted. She wasn't even alone. She bled out in her dad's arms after she was shot to death by an illegal alien who'd stolen a gun and fired it in broad daylight on a California pier. Was it toxic masculinity that made an illegal alien get drunk, hop in a car, and ram it into Colts linebacker Edwin Jackson and his Uber driver, killing them both on the spot? What about 16-year-old Tessa Tranchant, who was hit and killed in Virginia Beach by a drunk driver who was here illegally and had a history of prior criminal convictions? How about the illegal alien from Mexico who shot 21-year-old Grant Ronbeck to death over a pack of cigarettes while he was working his shift at a convenience store? What about him? Or the Mexican gang member / dreamer who shot and killed 17-year-old Jamil Shaw in LA, or Luis Baracamontes, who got high on meth and shot Deputy Danny Oliver and Detective Michael Davis to death back in 2014, then sat in a courtroom and laughed about it. None of those victims were just women saying no. And they're just a few in a very long list of victims of illegal alien crime, killed by people who shouldn't have been here in the first place. And don't give me some line about how America already has murderers and people who do bad things. That is crap. Because when you already have your own bad people in your country, the last logical thing that you do is open up your borders and import more. And as a woman, it is so grossly offensive that the left is cowering behind their same old tired feminist line to deflect from the fact that Mollie Tibbetts is dead today for one very simple reason. Not because masculinity is toxic. Not because men are evil, but because for years the United States has refused to enforce its own immigration laws. Full stop. And that's your Reality Check, America. Subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.